Going. We're live. What is good, people? Good morning, mates, gents, lads, humans. How we doing? Where are we tuning in from? Drop some avos. What do we want to hear about? How's everybody's immune system? We got 30, 40 people here? Maybe we're not even live. What we got? We got Christian. We got Zobi. We got Big Hat Logan, Casey DeWitt, Ethan, Austin, Zach. How's everybody doing? 60 people. 11 thumbs up. We are tuning into you live from Lake Tahoe, from my home. We love to be home in these times. We got Austin Bryant, just stuffed the neck to the brim. My man's is nutritized. That's what's up, Austin. Backyard hot laps. Who's been enjoying the backyard hat lap videos? It's backyard hat lap. We got, holy moly, Derek Warden's in here, my G. We got Burnco from Long Island, Nick from New York City, Mr. Sushi from Japan. Drinking the yerba. Zach, you're on it, dude. We got, we're getting there. We got 70 plus. I think this could be a pretty big live chat. If everybody's following the rules, everybody should be at home right now chilling, working on that immune system. Who has eaten an avocado in the past 24 hours? That's what we need to know right now. Yo, what up to Nyan from Chicago? Joe Wilkins says, what up? Nick Antonello, you had the virus, bro? Or did you just have a casual springtime little flu action? Little seasonal flu? Who wants to run some Call of Duty? Hit up Cam Shreds. We got 120 people in here. We're growing. Give this thing a share, you guys. What's up, everybody? Been a while since I was able to join in a live chat. Robbie Berry, you love to have you. Milo Griffin, the yard setup is legendary, dude. We've been adding a little bit to it each day. We have a run behind our house that goes like all the way down somewhere into town. And the goal is to get, it's probably like a mile, maybe a little less. And we're trying to build it so that it's kind of icy and chundery and it gets rutted out and tracked out because a lot of people lap it. And we're just trying to build it so that throughout the mile long course, say every like 100 or 150, 200 feet, there's some type of feature that is man-made, whether it's like a hip or a jump and then into like a rock quarter pipe and then another pole jam and kind of stuff. So yesterday we added like 2 or 3 features to it. It was the first day we got out there. But we honestly could use some more hands. This Tahoe snow is like cement. And then the sun hits it and it gets way heavier. And I believe we're supposed to get rain soon. I don't even want to say that. Sorry I even put that out there, but I got to talk to my weather guy first, see what's going on. But what's up? How's everybody doing? Drop some comments. Let me know some things you want to hear. Today, right now, it is 12 o'clock in California. I have been working on the Japan movie, it's like 95% done. I'm just trying to put some finishing touches on it to make it all proper. And then today I'm going to work on getting it uploaded onto iTunes because my goal is, I don't know how long it takes. I probably should have prepped this sooner, but I also have to today make the teaser for it as well. That will hopefully drop tomorrow. But if I can get everything done, finish the movie and export it, I'm going to try to upload it and get it on iTunes to drop this Wednesday. This is the Japan movie we're talking about. And then, so it'll be available on iTunes on Wednesday. And then I think either Wednesday or Friday, I'll drop the link on YouTube as private access only so that the patrons, any patron of any tier, can have access to it first and watch it throughout the weekend. And then Monday morning, I will drop it 7 days from now, the next Monday, not tomorrow, on YouTube as public to be able to see, to be able to be viewed publicly by everybody for free. But that's kind of the goal, is if you guys want to support, I'll throw it up for like $3.99, a couple bucks, and yeah, that'll be on iTunes like 3 days before, and then Patreon for a week, patrons, and then next Monday, hopefully that'll be live. Oh, we got a lot of comments. We got 150 people in here. We've been in here for 5 minutes. You guys got some funny names on here. Holy moly. I can't even read that, bro. All right, here we go. I'm going to go through a couple comments because we got a lot. These things add up. So if I don't answer them, you guys can drop a super chat and that like brings it to the top. But I do my best. Just kind of drop them again if you see me swing by them. If I swing by them multiple times, then it might just be a strange question or a Googleable question. Shout out Jessica and Corey from Ohio. We got Wisconsin in here. Max just missed us at Perfect North. Dude, that place is the dream. Woo. A lot of comments. Smash the like button, boys. Drop some thumbs up. Show us the TP collection. Your boy did not stock up on TP. Regular TP situation over here at the Casa. What we did stock up on is produce, though. Your boy's immune systems have been top notch for the past 10 days. L Stackers claiming cannonball the like button. We got 53 likes. Can we get a hundo likes in here? Colorado out here eating Cados, dude. Avos for days. I had an Avo burger with a fried egg. Count it, Austin. L Stackers tuning in from Boise. Funk artist is Neck and Suja. Bake a cake. When's the bear flock? How you doing, brother? I realized the C-dub trick is off the toes. Corkish front seven. Front rodeo-ish front seven. Buck, that is my go-to, dude. I'll put that down wherever, whenever. Gavin says, what up? Say hi to TCAP for me. If everybody's wondering where the boys are, and the reason I'm doing this live chat, one is because, first of all, thank 65,000 you legends for subbing to the channel. It's been insane. We've been literally dropping videos so heavily, consistently for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. And before that, this isn't just a 2.5 year process. There was 8 years of grinding, being able to get myself to a situation in a position where the videos that I put out would actually mean something. And then for the past 20 years, I've been making videos and recording and just trying to capture all aspects of my life on video and post them before I even knew this was a vlog. So thank you guys for joining in if you're recent, and thank you day ones if you guys have been here since basically under 4K, because it took me at least a year, I think a year and like a couple months to hit 5,000 subs. So that's where the gnarliest work got put in. When you're putting in work daily, not taking any days off, grinding as hard as you can, pumping out fire content, and you don't even get 4,000 subs in like 16 months of insanely grueling work, not sleeping at all, that's when most people want to give up. And you just gotta, if you love what you're doing, then it shouldn't be hard to continue. So that's why I just kept putting the work in, and here we are another 1.5 years later with 65K somehow. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. This is literally what I love to do more than anything, is document my life and put it out there for literally the world to see. So much love. But anyways, the boys are, Dawson is in Donner, I think, trying to shoot some backcountry stuff or trying to shoot some like epic little build things that they're doing in the side country. TCAP, Mito, and Luke Cap, which is TCAP's brother, Luke Leonardo and DiCaprio, are golfing. The boys are golfing. I'm going to save my golf skills for when I retire, which was like 10 years ago. Here we go. Back to the questions. Jeez. Hope everybody's staying safe out here. We got a lot of gnarly questions in here. Are there any slopes open? I don't believe that there's any slopes open. I think there's like maybe 3. I heard something about Baldy might be open, but I don't know. You can just check Instagram or the websites of these mountains, and then they'll let you know if they're open or not. Home from work for 14 days. Watching your vids really been helping me not go crazy, man. Nick Antonelli. Appreciate that, dude. We're trying to put out as many stoked videos as we can while being in containment here at the Cribby. That's why we're building the backyard like we can and trying to build that slope, that hot lap, that backyard hat lap. Oh, no. Morgan's allergic to avos. Sorry to hear that, bro. You got coconuts. You can get some healthy fats in there still. Need to get back to big snow in Jersey for sure. When Bear opens back up, you going? Absolutely. RIP Maine. Inspired by the backyard laps. Who's tag me in some posts? Hashtag CVlogs if you guys are doing any backyard stuff, and I'll give you guys some reshares or throw you guys in the intros. How's the quarantine treating you? Haven't done many snow forecasts lately, but still working. Moose. Is this our weather guy? Is that Moose? Is that you, bro? Good from Toronto. Understoked my resort closed. It's never a good hype. We got our first super chat. $4.99. Patrick Gallagher. You're the Brody, Maine. Nah, dude, you are the one. That's lunch right there. Your boys don't take much to eat. $5. We're eating a full plate of organic produce, dude. A little pasture raised action in there. Do you live in a community that snowboards and skis around you? I guess. We kind of built a community that skis and snowboards around us. Board in Reno. Do you ship your beanies worldwide? I don't ship my beanies worldwide. I ship everywhere in the U.S. myself. But the company Candy Grind, who makes my beanies, on their website, cghabitats.com, you can actually use the promo code CaseyWillax, one word, all lowercase, and get 10% off the beanies, and then they ship worldwide. So it's too much for me to handle. Doing the shipping already is gnarly enough. Steve Telmos with the super chat. 10 beans. Bought a bunch of Suja to try out this week. Stay safe, boys. I don't know if that 10 beans is because the Sujas are $9.99. But I'm going to grab one out of the fridge right now for the game. Yeah! Woo! How we doing? This is 10 beans right here, bro. Steve just copped me this Uber Greens. We got Derek Warden with a super chat. Here's $10 for the TP fund. Congrats on 65K, bro. We're going to buy a Suja with that, Derek. You know it. Woo! Jared Cisneros, any new merch? If I drop some merch, what would you guys drop some comments right now? What would you guys like the most? Like t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves. I know it's about to be spring, so the hoodies are kind of tough, but I have the homie who made my logo and the homie who made the intro to the vlog. He sent me a bunch of sick new designs for merch. And yeah, I just want to know what to put it on. We're going to drop something here soon before the season's over to get you guys stoked for the summer. But yeah, drop some comments. I'll catch up to those in a minute and see what you guys think. But yeah, we should have some new merch coming. Not by the end of March. In April. That's all I can say. It's so hard doing all the daily videos, trying to do as much like PR as we can while trying to make this movie, while trying to like eat good and stay healthy and snowboard and whatnot, trying to record these podcasts, trying to ship all my own merch, and then to come up with new designs and print and figure out all the merch things is so crazy. I would love to have somebody else do all that. Come up to Banff. You just got a foot of some dope. No cement here. That's legendary. I will work for some full belly deli. Legendary. Smoke detector battery replacement. Dude, we literally changed all of our smoke detectors in this house when we got here a couple months ago, and every single kid's a mini ramp balloon twister, dude. That's what the kids need. LibTech box knife. Never ridden it. Love the editing and filming, getting cooler every video. Thank you so much. I just lost that comment. I don't know who said that. This thing refreshes all the time. It makes it crazy. Oh, we lost. We got this random super chat. Never popped up. Patrick Gallagher. Did you get the 40 I sent on Venmo a few weeks back? 100%, dude. That was when we were doing the last live chat. Look at all these. It's so hard to keep up with these. Another $2 super chat. Do you ship your beanies worldwide? I said no. Why is it not notifying me the super chats? How many we got? 150 people in here still. What trick were you most stoked on stomping this season? Dang. This has been a long season. I want to say that Dub Backy at Homewood first week of snowboarding was probably one of my favorite ones. You inspire my fiance and I every day. I'm going to try snowboarding because of your vlog. Anything, and I took two. Dawson moved out to Tahoe for Woodward to shoot photos like 3 years ago, and he scored it and crushed it, and then ended up fully living here. And then I came to visit last year a bunch of times, stayed on their couches, stayed in the living room, stayed in their driveway with the van. And this year, which is their second year, they ended up getting the whole house and they needed people to move in. And I told them I'm super down. I was tired, so tired of living in my van with all of the stuff that I had and trying to work out of it. It just was not working at all. So I Venmoed them the money. They 4 minutes, I believe. Plan for the rest of the season. Honestly, the plan for the rest of the season is it changes. Well, the season's kind of difficult to explain. If we snow to like Alaska in the springtime, you go to Mount Hood. It's really endless. So when does the season start and begin if you snowboard year round? Me, personally, I do like 3 weeks of snowboarding and I kind of get tired of it and it's just repetitive and I want to do something else. That's why I always take those surf trips. We have been snowboarding. I snowboarded all October at the greens in Breck. Then we snowboarded all November back in Tahoe. And I took that little trip to Southern California and we went surfing. And then we went all December, the road trip across to the East Coast. We did all the East Coast. January, we did all of Japan. February, we did the rest of the road trip all the way back across the U.S. and now into March. So we've literally been snowboarding basically since October, which is so long. October, November, December, January, February, into March, 6 months is so heavy. So I'm probably going to wait this quarantine thing out and then figure out where the best waves are in the world and potentially go there. I also like doing like kind of third world country adventures just to get out of my comfort zone and just push your boundaries and like ride your comfort line. So I think we might do Baja, driving all the way down to the southern tip of Baja through Mexico, which is so sketchy and so gnarly, but there's such good waves and I've always wanted to do it. So potentially for April, depending on what's going on with Super Park and all these other mountains closing and whatnot, we might just take the month off and go surf. And then when May hits, do some of Hood. And then when Hood is over, summer camp is June. So if anybody's trying to come to summer camp, week 2 at Woodward Tahoe, I'm going to be hosting. All the boys are going to be there, from Dossie to my brother to Mike Green to Jamal, and we're going to be doing Boreal Woodward Tahoe Summer Camp Session 2. All of the videos that I post in the descriptions are the dates and the discount. The season ends in June, but after that, July hits and we could go to South America. So I just need to get some time away from snowboarding after a lot of time while snowboarding. And yeah, the season just keeps mobbing. What do we got? 84 thumbs up. Can we get a hundo thumbs up right now? Drop some avos. Keep up the backyard videos. No hot laps for the Tennessee boys. Mucho sado. Trick were you most? Thanks for the shout out. Can we get some more quarantine live chats, please? Leave the man a like. Really don't cook in quarantine. I would say literally just figure out whatever vegetables that your body can palate. Cut them up to a small or medium size. Throw a little bit of coconut oil, unrefined, in a pan, or avo oil, or even just water. Throw them in there, cover it, wait until they're not even soft, just a little bit cooked. Throw some seasoning on there. Throw some Kerrygold, little Himalayan sea salt, and then put any type of wild animal meat next to it, something that was raised and lived a proper life and was humane and wasn't eating corn, and some type of starch or some type of complex carb, either white rice, brown rice, sweet. You'll be that much better. But it's just time in the kitchen. 10,000 hours, you'll be pro. Here from Long Island, all the way from you live chat. Like it and come back in. It's the weirdest thing ever. Making brownies? We got to stay in home order. Corey, you'd love to hear it. Where's Daly? Daly's at his home on lockdown, somewhere near the bay. The grocery stores are sold out of Suja, dude. That was probably your boys. Kevin Davis, your content is the best. Thank you, my G. Tobias from France. Didn't leave the apartment for a week now. What? L Stacker wants to be a moderator, dude. You're a moderator, bro. You're on it, dude. Just don't be deleting good comments. You guys are allowed to swear in here. It's all right, as long as you're not negatively swearing. If you're overstoked, though, and you drop something, it's all right. Gutted, I missed you boys in HB while I was on holiday out there. Damn, we'll be back out there soon. Welcome to Bob's. You're killing it, bro. Thank you, G. Got me out west twice this season. Thanks for the motivation from North Carolina. B-Dub, my day one. Where's the trash bear? Only legends know. That's a day one. Been here since 3K. Oh, we're back super far on these. All right, I'm going to run through some comments right now. Next season, need to go to Bachelor. Worst snow slopes. We got D-Dub in here. D-Dub's a moderator. What up? How we doing? Perfect North Slope. You sick? I was sick like 3 days ago. I got a little seasonal flu, and I crushed so much ginger and so much turmeric and posted up for like 2 days and just juiced veggies and necked every single thing that had to do with my immune system. Your boy's back. Got a little stuffy nose. That's it. I was like 25 to 3K subs. Mad respect, dude. Shout out to all the homies that have helped along the way. Trey Block, you know this, dude. Hitting any mountains I worked out this past several days, getting some turns in. How's Mike? Mike's chilling, dude. Beaches are open in SoCal. Southie's picking up. Propaganda, dude. Does Mike Dawsey get any money from buying the prints off your website? 100%. We split that 50-50. If you guys don't know, KCWillx.BigCartel.com. We do those prints that you see right there that are massive and massive. Any photo that Dawson has ever shot, go to his Instagram, pick your photo, and then if you order a print on my website, My Big Cartel, me and Dawson split whatever profit it is. It's not much because we're trying to stoke you guys out, but someday that printer will be paid off, and we split it, yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, holler at your boys. Hey, from Edmond, Alberta. Just realized you only have 65K. You deserve a milli. Keep grinding. People will catch your wave soon enough, dude. We're stoked. I wouldn't even want a million right now. Haven't even put enough work in. Love the process. Don. Your diet regimen is awesome. Organic's the way to go, Kevin. It's good with Mike. Mike's dreaming. He's back in Colorado. Already ordered that ski area maps you have on your wall. Got to make my own checklist. Just went to Tahoe first time in January. Kirkwood and Heavenly are lit. Come buff for some wings. Get ready for work. Stay healthy. Steve, peace out. Good vibes. Great lines. Suja challenge. Oh, here we go. People want hoodies, tanks, long sleeves, hoodies, long sleeves, T-shirts, long sleeves, long sleeves. Eric Waitley just bought my first bulletproof zips, long sleeves, joggers, tees, long sleeves, hoodies, 5 panels. Made sure to use CWX10. Eric Whitley for the bulletproof, dude. You're a ledge. Backcountry this spring. Backcountry's too scary, dude. I don't have enough friends that are so deep in the game that they could save me, and I'm not even trying to have an avalanche crash on my neck. I have to get barreled at some point in my life on a 12-foot wave. Keeping the backcountry for when I'm older or something. I don't even know. Board shorts. That'd be heavy. Oh my gosh, that would be so heavy. Backcountry bandanas, T-shirts, windbreakers. Whoa, we lost everything. $2 super chat, $3 super chat. Greg Mick, where's Dale? Did he go into hiding? He's in the Bay, dude. He's chilling at his home with his rents for the first time since November. T-shirts, bandanas, windbreakers, midweight hoodie. How do you stay on the snow even during the summer? You go to summer camp, you go to Woodward Tahoe, you go to Woodward Copper, you go to Mount Hood, you go to South America, you go to Chile, you go to Argentina, you go to Patagonia, you can go to any of the Alps, the Swiss Alps. I think Switzerland, Austria's got spring parks, New Zealand, Australia. And RV stickers are 100% going to be a thing. When do you sleep, bro? I sleep every night at some point in time. Flannels would be legendary. Flat brim hats, online clothing store for sure. I thought about that. Do you ever compete? I don't really like competing. I used to when I had to. I don't have to anymore. I don't do things that I don't enjoy because we only get to live one life. And I don't think anybody should be doing anything that they aren't fully stoked on. Connor West, what up? So many tricks. Your bag is deep. Love you, man. You're making moves. Respect for the neck. Rail Jam GOAT. If you're asking if I compete, if you're asking if Casey competes, love to see Daly back. Daly's not back. Go. I had knee surgery this year. I'm going to be hitting the snow here in April, but everything's closed because of ours. Just want to thank you for your vids and positivity. I got you, bro. So much love to you, Casey. You're a ledge. Costa and Panama in May. Let's go, William. Kevin, yes. Hello from Slovakia. What, dude? What's good, Peter? If you want the best waves in the world, head to the southwest coast of Oz. Sounds sharky. I'm so down, though. We just need that. We need El Burro again, dude. Appreciate you living the dream in whatever form for us who can't. I got you, boys. Tiltle? We're doing week 2 summer camp at Woodward in Pennsylvania. You met my 8-year-old rock star in Indiana. No way, Miss Taylor. That's so sick. I wish we were closer to Tahoe and you guys could come over here. Tough life. Look at the Cottos. Mike Green. How do you like on phone? Whoa, are we back over here? Greetings from Belgium. This could last 6 months, especially with populated areas like California. You may have to think long-term disruptions. I will leave the country and go somewhere dope and just quarantine there. I will be in Nicaragua like that. I'll get my own little Airbnb somewhere, a little hostel somewhere, $10 a night. Then you guys won't see me for 6 weeks. Next time you do, though, woo! I'm gonna do human. First year of my own board. At least I still get to watch the boys. Cam, you love to hear it. What kind of board you get, dude? Start a cooking channel. Don't forget some that yogurt shock over shakes. What? Ghee butter, dude. I prefer ghee. Buddy, you're on it. Want your Instagram? Question mark. You want my Instagram? I'll drop it. If you guys aren't following me on Insta, then we probably came through your neighborhood and you missed it. Casey Willax. Superbly easy. Just dropped it in the comments. Nashville, skating a ton. Back in Colorado Springs in a month. That's sick. You're such an inspiration. You're keeping me sane. I feel that, Jersey. We never got to shred together, L Stacker. You guys are linking up in here. Whoa. What were you doing? Bro, all about the gratitude and thanks for the advice to get past this surgery. Rob, dude, you're already healing from whatever it is, dog. You're going to be stronger than you've ever been. Manchester, UK, backyard hat lap. What's the biggest difference you feel in your riding since really focusing on eating healthy? One, being more flexible and being able to like whip around an extra 20 or 30 degrees, not catch an edge and then pivot. And then also being able to land sideways and having that quick, when your brain's on point, like when you eat good, your brain fires faster. So in the air, if you're upside down and you slip out, you have that millisecond to think, either stay tucked or go with it or force something the other way. And that's the biggest thing with riding all the time and trying to stay healthy is you're going to get smoked or you're going to mess up. And you want to be able to, in that messed up situation in a fraction of a second, realize, if you guys saw that off the toe front 7 I did where I landed backwards, leaning back, heel edge first, and I just tilted my toes by bending my knees and picking up my legs and landed, instead of landing like this and catching heels, I landed like that and was able to ride out and pivot 180. So that those two things, being able to recover like you've never even went riding the day before would be the third thing. The recovery is just insane. Instead of waking up so sore, being hungover, and having all of your inflammation, your whole body seized up, and all of the soreness building up and calcified in one spot. If you don't drink and you eat good and you get some rest, you wake up the next day with a little stretch, a little jog, a little rollout, foam roll, maybe some of the other rollers that we have, and some bulletproof, dude, and you're in the game. Eating healthy is the number one most important thing to ever buy a pass every single day you shred. Thanks, man. Keep up the psych count. First of all, before we started traveling around trying to visit you guys and put out content around the world and stoke everybody out and meet everybody, and I had no sponsors. I just started snowboarding and I wanted to ride as much as I possibly can. So to get the Northeastern Pass, I would put down the $50 in April on point. I would not miss that early sign up thing where it makes it $9.99 that you have to pay instead of $11.50 or whatever. I'd put the 50 down. So then there was $9.50 to pay. And in three $300 payments every two, you got 9 months in between the season from April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November to December when it started again. I would do 300, 300, 300. And so April, July, October, I would do $300 each. And if you can't save $100 a month, which is $25 a week, to make sure that you can snowboard year round at your local resort, then you're just not on it. You really, it's not what you love. I don't know what to tell you. You're just unmotivated. It's very easy, very possible. And so that's what I used to do before I started traveling. Once I started putting out content, and I built up a platform where people are actually viewing my stuff. Now, when we travel around, I shoot out emails to the marketing people telling them that we're coming to their mountain and that we want to offer them a package where we'll show their whole mountain. They'll get a title with a thumbnail, and they'll get like basically their entire terrain park shown to 20, 30,000 people that have never seen it before or that want to see it. And we'll get a bunch of people to come out that weren't going to come out from that local area. So we actually offer something to the mountains. In return, we could do story takeovers. We offer them like multiple high quality photos, Instagram videos, and I send all that stuff to them afterwards. That's how they plug us, and they give us free passes. But honestly, 75%, 80% of the mountains that we went to around the US this winter were on Epic and were on Icon. So this year, now that my home mountain isn't the Northeastern anymore and they got bought out by Vail, Epic is Mount Snow, and Epic has like 60 different mountains around the US, and Icon has the other ones. So once again, early season, I just do the math out. Epic's $800, Icon's like $600 or $700. That's going to be $1,500. How long do you have until you got to do it? October. It's March right now. Do the math. 1,500 divided by however many months that is. 8 months. It's $200 a month. You need to save $50 a week, no matter what, because when the season starts, if that's what you want to do, you got to have that money ready and you got to put it down. So Icon and Epic are almost all the resorts that we go to. But if we don't, we shoot them email and we offer them something, some type of package that will bring value to them so that they can help us out with tickets. There's my answer, bro. Hope that helped you. Oh, that's a different language. Casey, what's your stoke level? I'm claiming 90 out of 100 right now, dude. We're kind of keeping it chill because we've been going hard, like building, literally maintenance, building with concrete snow for the past like 4 days and hiking every single thing that we've been doing. So as many nutrients as you can neck. 3-4 days of hiking the dream and building concrete landscaping takes a toll. So I feel good, but sometimes you just got to balance it out. So today I'm just going to be working on this Japan movie. I wanted to do this live chat to tune in with you guys, to talk to you guys and let you know what's been going on. I'm going to make the teaser for the Japan movie as well. I have to make yesterday's edit because it was a sick one, and that's going to drop at 5. So I have to somehow start that edit, finish the Japan edit, get this one done by 5. I'm doing a live chat, and then tomorrow, drop some comments actually right now for some questions that you guys want to hear me answer in the podcast. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop the first You Love to Hear It podcast in multiple months, and then I'm going to record another one with probably TCAP. Who do you guys want to hear first, TCAP or Dawson? Drop the comment section right now. TCAP or Dawsey, who's going to be the first one in the live chat? The podcast, And I'm going to try to just drop some more longer form content for you guys while we got all this downtime. We got a couple super chats that aren't popping up on the top like they should. RSD 400. I don't even know what type of currency that is, but it's support for the dream. Just Ol, we love you. We got 5 beans from HGG. Take a $5, support the legend, dude. Thank you so much. And holy moly, I'm sending a super chat to myself. This is heavy. For the Cuello. Look at all the Cados. Sorry if I'm not answering these. There are so many questions, boys. Jersey Shore. 5 weeks working from home. Backyard Hot Lap. Check out POW Industries. Let's get some Cados. Just went and set up a PVC pipe. Did my first circle rail this morning, dude. Shout out Shurik, bro. You love to hear it. Getting close to 360s. I want the Overstock / CV hat more than I can say. Anybody who ordered those fitteds too, I'm sorry about that. The Overstock C-Vlog fitteds, that was a product through Daly, and his boy started just not responding to him after he told us that he was sending them in the mail. So we put them up for order. They were supposed to arrive in like 3 days. They never arrived. We've been trying to get a hold of this dude. They're all done. Daly lives near him. He can see the hats in the guy's garage finished, and he's just not answering. So we're going to get those out to you guys. Anybody else who ordered the old C-Vlogs logos, we ran out of those. And then my sticker guy, once again, told me that he was literally sending me them, sent me a jump. It's tough trying to do a merch. I feel like merch could be you could have a whole business. You could just be doing merch. And I'm trying to do this on the side. It makes it so gnarly. And then I end up kind of screwing everybody over by having them order a month prior, and makes me look like a bad guy. And I'm over here just how you trying to do when how you doing it. So I think you guys understand, you know what's going on over here. I'm doing everything by myself and doing the best I can. South Florida, shout out. It's hot as a move. Just got new board and bindings. My toes are hanging off the edge. I adjusted them the most I could. My toes still hang over. What would you do? One, this is random, and I've never tried them, and this could be wrong, but you could look into getting risers. These things are insane, and maybe they make smaller ones. I haven't tried them out yet. That's one. Two, you could make sure that your circle plates in the middle are angled the right way. If you turn them 90 degrees sometimes, that adjusts not being able to move it from left to right, but you're allowed to move it front to back, and that will pull away, but it'll add more heel drag. So I don't know if you have a lot of heel drag. And then third, your board might be too small or your boot might be too big, so you might need to get either a wide or a mid-wide board. I ride a mid-wide board. I have a size 12 boot. And then the other thing is you can take your boot, if this is the toe of your boot and this is the heel, I literally take an X-Acto knife and I cut off a couple millimeters, almost half a centimeter of the front of my boot, just enough to not have it take in water, and that'll give you that little extra dip. Talk to Napton, dude. He'll help you out. Contigo cup with logo. Contigo coffee cup. That would be sick. Stuart, Florida. Yep, you need a wide board, bro. We're all going to be doing things we're not stoked on soon. Wash your hands. Beaches are not closed. How you doing? Hello from Poland. Representing with C-Vlog stickers this season. New Renaissance. Love to hear it. Just got a nice order from Candy Grind, Casey. They added a bunch of stickers and pins. Legends. Hell yeah. If anybody needs any gear, dude, Candy Grind is the plug. Promo code CaseyWillX, I think, is like 25% off. Gloves, hats, balaclavas. Next year, the balaclava that I have that I've been wearing now is going to drop with my logo on it. We're going to have hats. I think we're going to have gloves. We're going to have mitts. It's going to be legendary. Greetings from Antarctica. Is that real? It's the best thing I've ever heard. A lot of backyard hat laps. Definitely trying to get covered. Shout out the Netherlands. 115th like. Can we get 150 likes? We got more likes than humans right now. It's kind of crazy. Can we come snowboard in your backyard? We're staying in an Airbnb in Utah and can't even enjoy the power. First trip here. Dang, dude. You guys can hike. You could build the same thing that we got here in Tahoe. I don't think you want to drive 8 hours to come hit our backyard, though. Robert Bittner, what's your secret to extreme positivity? I like the extreme. It's infectious. I appreciate the good vibes 24/7. Same answer I always have. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. We literally have 40 trillion to 1 odds of even being alive to be in a bad situation. And most of the time, our problems are quality. There are always people with worse problems than you. Sometimes people get mad over the simplest things that you should actually be grateful over. You spill your coffee instantly. I mean, it's training, but if I spill my coffee on my lap, the first thing I think of is, oh my gosh, I can't believe how grateful I am that I had coffee to spill on my lap. And like, it takes a while to rewire your brain like that for it to be instant. But as soon as you get mad, you got to make a trigger, something that reminds you, oh my gosh, I'm mad. Remember right now, I should be grateful. All right, look around. What can I be grateful for? Well, I'm literally, I have hands, I have a computer, I have suja in front of me, I have coffee. Am I broke? Am I on the side of the road? I have a house to live in. My lights aren't turned off. I have friends. I have family. I have like content that I can actually create. I'm able to snowboard. I have a snowboard. I have so many things. The amount of things that you can be grateful for is so overwhelming compared to the things that you can't be grateful for. That's insane. Most people only have a couple things that are wrong in their life. It's just about dwelling on the things that are good instead of dwelling on the things that are bad. And once you get into a routine and you see the cycle of you focusing on positive things and then more positive things coming, or giving as much as you possibly can and then seeing how much you receive from it, is insanely infectious and addicting. So gratitude, bro. Robert Bittner, gratitude. That's my answer, bro, for everything that you have in life. I was about to go to Mount Snow and then they closed. What do you think about Killington taking Mount Snow on Parks? I mean, it's tough ever since I left Park Crew. You know what I mean? No, I mean, Killington they have Woodward at Tahoe, or they have Woodward at Killington now. And Woodward is so legendary. But I'm not gonna lie, Mount Snow's still better. It's just an opinion that I have. It's not a fact. It's just an opinion. Mount Snow, top to bottom, more features, more progression, more rails, more things that you can hit, more variety. Cocoa Pebbles are running low, day 14. My sons and I love watching you and your boys. Thanks for all your hard work and inspiration. You inspired old 47-year-old men like me. First of all, that's insanely young. You're barely halfway through your life. Keep going. Keep the positive vibes. Keep the stoke levels elevated. Shane Watkins, you're a legend. Flexibility is the name of the game, as well as krill oil. No pain in the morning, dude. Straight up. Fish oil in the evening, krill oil, 1 gram. You'll change your life. If you're going to add one thing in, add that. First time I went snowboarding, I broke. Wow, I don't even want to read that because it's so negative. But I thought I wouldn't go snowboarding again. But thanks to you, I kept with it. And now snowboarding is one of my favorite sports. Love to hear it. You just got to fight through the negativity sometimes. Something happens. You got to realize that it either happened and you can change it. And if you can't change it, you need to accept it. Those are your two options. When you accept it, the wave of relief that leaves your body is so unexplainable. What's exactly bulletproof? Do you have a video explaining it or a link to it? Just type in bulletproof.com or type in on Google Bulletproof Forum, or type in on YouTube Casey Willax, what is Bulletproof Coffee? And I made like 15 videos explaining all about that. But if you go to the website, Bulletproof is literally just a lifestyle where you're trying to upgrade your life and yourself and perform better. Everything that has to do with Bulletproof has to do with that right there. You can spend decades just researching and adding one thing. Bulletproof's the dream. It's a way of life. Thanks for making me blue, L Stacker. How's everybody doing? Sad I missed you at AZ Snow Bowl. Next season for sure. Stacker with the moderation. Guys, heads up, it's better to Venmo money if you want to support. YouTube takes 40%. Billy Jack, you already know this. But the super chats are still sick because normally I get to them right away, but they haven't been popping up in this chat. So sorry if I missed a couple. Invest some money in getting that smoke alarm battery swapped. Nope. I'm good. I have to do it next week too. What's for dinner tonight? Produce. You in lockdown? Kind of. Casey Wilkes, that was Greek. I was saying hello, my friend, to one Greek brother here. One of the most positive people on the internet. Keep the dream alive. Thanks so much for the awesome videos. Anyone looking for an off-grid property for sale? Dorothy. What do you have, dude? Your boys are looking for it. I feel like I was going to catch up, and then it just... Oh, boys, we got an unstable connection out here. Cycle ends. What does that mean? What do you mean cycle ends? This thing's unlimited all month. Trying to tell me cycle ends. I'll end your cycle. Are we still in here, boys? Where are we at? Where's the cookbook, bro? I know I'm blowing it. It's literally impossible. The amount of stuff that we do. We need a team. Thanks again for the birthday shout out in your YouTube video. Most legendary birthday, JP Outside. We got you, bro. Gonna go board side that PVC rail later. Shurik, dude. Nail it. Tag us in a video. Stickers arrived. I'm overstoked. Wanted to put them on my helmet, but and then I would like to rock a t-shirt or so. You should seriously step up the merch game. You're level 1 out of 10. Literally, dude. The merch game is so bad. I live in the Bay. You need me to make a stop by and grab those hats? How you doing? Literally, hit up Daily, dude. Pulling up the big snow in the summer? Probably. Have you ever been pulled out by a nasty rip current or by rapidly shifting conditions in general while surfing? I have never. There has been plenty of times where, like if you're surfing near a river mouth and the river mouth is going out super fast, like that little novelty we surfed in Oceanside that time in between the two jetties, and we're constantly trying to paddle in while it's pulling you out, but it's so hard to get out because there's always waves breaking, that as long as you are calm, you save your energy, a wave's gonna push you in. And if you just paddle into it and you even boogie board it, stomach ride it, anything, surf it, it'll push you not only forwards, but if you ride it out of the way of wherever that rip is, they're very small when they pull you out. You can just paddle instead of trying to fight it's going out and you're trying to paddle in, just paddle away from it instead. I believe the whole rip thing is, they exist, but they're not as gnarly as everybody thinks, and you can get out of them so easily. Why do you always kneel before surfing? Eric Kearney, because surfing is the most humbling, the most unbelievably gratifying thing in the world. And it's, whether it's 1 foot or 12 foot, it's so gnarly. You have to put 100% of your energy into it. And you're swimming in the ocean, which is the water that we came from, that we are made up of. We are literally water beings that came from the ocean, and the whole earth, the whole way that everything works, it's all solidified. The energy is all comes around the water and the ocean, and then the waves, and the fact that there's sacred geometry and geometric rule and the golden rule all in the waves, and you're trying to get on one and ride it with all these variables. It's just like, you gotta drop a knee real quick, and you gotta be grateful that I even have the opportunity to be paddling out. And I'm trying really hard to get better at surfing because I don't surf that often. So I need to focus on what I'm doing when I'm out there. And usually when I drop my knee, take a couple breaths, 0 thoughts, and I'm just absolutely grateful for the session that's about to go down no matter what happens. And then I come back to consciousness and I consciously think of 3 things that I want to improve on. Un momentito. Which normally could be like, I want to focus on staying low when I pop up, because when I watch footage, if I jump up and my legs are stiff, that's just not a good habit to have. So I'll think after meditating, I'll be like, all right, when I pop up, I'm going to stay low. On my bottom turns, I'm going to look up at the wave and try to make my board more 12 o'clock. And then I'm going to lead with my front arm, and I'll just repeat those things, take another breath, and then go. So that's why we drop a knee before we go surfing. We should almost do something like that for snowboarding too. The Church of Willax. That's a heavy one, huh? When are you coming back to Ohio? No idea. Instantaneous gratefulness. You're the man. You think Mammoth will reopen in a few months? Honestly, yes. The whiteboard behind me. This was all of the sponsors that we had that would potentially support us through that trip, that we were making a deck to send to companies and mountains to get more sponsors. And that's just how many followers they had at that time. Dum, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we're getting towards the bottom, right? Oh, all right, I'm going to smash through these so we can catch up. Lance from Homer, Alaska. You're an inspiration. Keep it stoking. Big love, dude. Such a great attitude now more than ever. All the way from UK. 2-3 years I've been watching. How'd you first get started? Were you solo for a while and then the boys kind of came in, or was it a collaborative? And what was the hardest thing in getting started as far as gaining momentum? If you're talking about my YouTube channel and like my social media presence, I got started by literally dropping one video and making a commitment to myself that I was going to drop one video every single day, and then deleting the care of anything, any type of judgment that I had or that I was going to get from people. And I just stayed authentic and true to myself and put out things that I know would help other people. And I did not take a break. So I was 100% solo by myself for the entire time. It was never a collaborative. I've made every single edit I've ever posted. I've never had anybody help me with any of it. My brother has come in at certain point in times and helped film some stuff and then made a separate edit or edited the clips and then sent them to me to make it easier for me while we're together, like when we were in Japan or whether we're at Woodward. And that kind of stuff not only helps me, but also makes, in addition to the vlog, super, super gnarly and way better than it would be. You guys already know when the cinematic bars drop in and the music fades in and it comes in, my brother makes an edit, it just gets insane. So I've had some help like that, but everything I've ever done, from shipping merch to ordering merch on my own, to making the videos, to posting, to publishing, to like cropping the content from long format to short format, from the podcast, everything is 100% been myself. All my friends help me with things, whether it's helping with filming, whether it's helping with shooting emails with Dawson, or helping me like send some stuff out for shipping. But your boy's been putting the work in for sure. Congrats on 65, L Stacker. Thank you, dog. Opinion on flow/rear entry bindings. I'm such an OG rider, if that's the word, conservative rider, or whatever is the old school way. I just like it. I like regular laces in my boots, because if the laces break, I can go to another pair of boots or shoes, take a lace out, put it in, and in 5 minutes, I'm back on the hill. If boas break, you got to start shooting emails. Then there's a 7-day period where you have to send your boots out to them. You don't have boots, then they send them back to you, and I can't be not riding for a week or 2 weeks. So anything that has to do with like crazy new technology that can break and then needs like insane intensive care, you can just miss me with that. Produce don't last long, C-Vlogs. Get that 20 pounds of rice. First of all, we've had 20 pounds of rice chilling in the bottom of every cabinet in every house since the beginning of time. But produce can last a long time. And thankfully, strangely, nobody's eating produce. So if you go to the stores right now, all the rice is gone, all the toilet paper is gone, all the processed carbs, all the pasta, all that kind of stuff is nowhere to be found. All the chemicals that are in all these cleaners and all that stuff is all gone. You go to the produce aisle, filled. There's zucchini, there's cucumbers. You can juice the stuff, seal container it, and then you can have pints and pints and pints of fresh juice. You can meal prep. You can make produce, make dinner, freeze the stuff, make soups, make crock pots, freeze all your servings, and you can actually eat good and eat healthy and up your immune system so that you won't need to worry about getting sick, and you won't need to worry about having 20 pounds of rice and be eating just straight. I mean, rice is good for you. There's no question about that. But if you're eating some processed stuff, it's not going to help your immune system. You're going to be in more of a danger, and you're going to be at more of a risk, and then you're going to put everybody else at risk. Just put some nutrients down the trachea. Took my son shredding for the first time this year. Now I have a new riding buddy for life, and CV has a new fan. Thank you for what you do. Sean Erkenbrack. Dude, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Another Grom on the team, out there getting it. We got a super chat somewhere here. 10 beans from Moose. Huge. Your weather guy. It was. Blessed to be healthy. Your words about how energy flows through the world is on point. Weather is literally the product of energy patterns flowing through our atmosphere. This guy has been sending me the dopest weather pattern weekly forecasts I've ever gotten in my entire life. And man's predicted this last 6-7 foot storm down to the hour per day for 5 straight days. It was insane. So, Moose, if we're calling you Moose, dude, we almost got to get these things public so people can know. But he does specific regions for where I'm at. Tells us where the waves are going to be in Indiana if we're surfing on the lakes. Tell us what Baja's going to be doing with the waves down there. Tells us where SoCal is going to be raining, how Tahoe is going to be snowing. So, dude, we're ready for another one, bro. We're going to be in Tahoe for at least another week here. Come through. Do you know the homie Sturf? You guys would be stoked if I showed you a specific warm-up for snowboarding you can do from home for sure. What's your message to negative surfers who discourage beginners? Straight up, you guys are kooks, and you're the only thing that's not dope about surfing. Surfing is so gnarly, and almost all the lineups, except for like when I travel, there's those aggressive people who are just staring, and you don't even know if they're stoked. I guess what my message would be to them is a question, and it's, are you even stoked, bro? 100% right there. Are you even stoked, dude? Because you're living the dream. You're out here doing what people would die to be doing. You're so fortunate enough to be surfing in the water, yet you're so good because you learn, because you put time in, that you want to put down other people who are trying to learn and put time in. I understand certain scenarios where if it's a gnarly break and people are dropping in, they don't know the rules, or they're putting other people in danger, or there's just other areas that they should learn in, then being upset. But there's no reason to be upset and be negative and be passive aggressive. You can go over to the person. You can be like, hey, man, here's what you just did wrong. You dropped in on somebody. Somebody's already up and they're going this way. You can't go. You can't just drop in, not only because you're going to hurt yourself, but you're going to hurt me. You're going to hurt my board. And it's just a bad look. There's a spot down the road called blah, blah, blah. And if you go there, the waves are smaller. They push you straight in. You'll be able to get better faster because there aren't so many people. There's a lot of beginners, and you'll be able to work on your surfing. And then you can come back here. Then you can come in the lineup and just be communicative. But don't ever put anybody down, no matter what, ever. Going for a hike. Do you live in Breck? Nope. Do you do yoga and stretching? Yep. Got it. Like your last vid. Yoga live chat session would be heavy. Appreciate the content. All the way here from UK. Been shredding on my Razor A5. Just watched the entire New Zealand playlist yesterday. You and Niso were the dream team. Beached as John Huni. No way. Talking about video, where is the Japan video? If you go back to the beginning, the first like 10 minutes of this, I broke down a couple minutes of what's going down with the Japan video. But we're going to try to get it on iTunes on Wednesday, and then public for patrons on Friday through this weekend, and then goes live for everybody else on YouTube for free on Monday. Collaborations with Avron in the next season for sure. First time I see Casey yawn. He never sleeps. We sleep good. How did you afford to travel in the van before YouTube? You guys can watch some long format podcasts on that. I've done them before. Basically, just give up everything that you don't need or require to survive. Give up going into gas stations and buying Snickers because you're bored on a long travel. Give up going out to the club on Friday and Saturday. Give up going out to hang out with your friends at the bar on Tuesday, Thursday. Give up buying any type of new shoes, new Nikes, new clothes, new hat. Give up all that stuff. Start saving cans you find on the side of the road. Start saving every single dollar you've ever had. Start coming up with ways to make money on the side that is going to be able to fund you while you're traveling, whether that's like garage sailing, buying and selling things for expensive or cheap, whether it's doing side gigs on Craigslist, whether it's driving for DoorDash. But you're going to have to stop paying for ridiculous things. You're going to have to budget your money better, and you're going to have to cut 100% of your bills out. That's how I did it. I had no bills. I lived in my vehicle for 8 years in a 91 Ford Ranger that I bought for $1,000 that took $20 to fill it in gas. And I lived the dream. I offered things to people so I could crash at their houses. If it was raining outside or something, I was always offering anything that I could, and just working working my ass off for multiple years and saving money to be able to take a couple months off to do that. So it's work, 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 which is the dream if you're going to save that money and spend it on the dream. I always say that working the 9 to 5, if you're stacking money and doing it right with a positive future and goals set up, is the dream. While you're at the cash register, cashing out, bummed out, that's your 100th day in a row there. That's literally the dream if you're saving your money. But if you're waiting until Friday and then you're blowing it all at the club, then that's not the dream. Boom. Love your YouTube vids. Potatoes from Idaho. What's the claim today, dude? Catching up on content. That's the claim. Big rest day. Are you even stoked, dude? Commander AMG. Right, bro? Are you? I surf. I'm in Bali, Indonesia. Kin Brock love people, and you're over here watching a snowboarding live chat. You guys are on it. Perfect North was fire. Please come back. We will. Thanks for the shout out yesterday, dude. That was epic. Was getting these notifications. Didn't know what was going on, dude. I'm going to drop one more right now. My buddy, Chris Granada, who when I first started, I grew up with this kid. When I first started the vlog, in November of 2017, he watched almost every video until 2018. And then I made the commitment to vlog every single day of 2018. And he said that if you're going to literally commit to making a video, filming and editing and performing and posting a video every single day on YouTube, then he's going to make it a goal to watch every single day and comment. And he literally did. And this kid had been commenting and entering every contest that I had, and just supporting like you've never seen. So I just dropped this kid's YouTube channel right now. I've been so busy and I haven't even realized that he has been dropping hundreds of videos in the past year, and he's been consistently dropping at least a dozen videos every month. He's hiking, he's like hiking mountains, and he's rock climbing, and he skateboards, and he does stuff with the boats, and he's out there just every single day. He's got a gnarly concrete like bowl action in his backyard that the boys are always building. So he's building stuff. This kid's an absolute legend, Chris Granada, and he's a supporter. So I'll drop one more time. I just dropped like 5 links. If I've done anything for you, or even if you guys are bored and you want some extra content to watch, show the boy some love. I just dropped his link below to his YouTube channel. He's pumping out fire content. Chris Granada, you're a legend. I appreciate it, bro. Is it possible to hike up closed resorts, or will they kick you out? You have to talk with the resorts first. I believe that you will get kicked out if it's private property, but I believe that you should also be able to hike a freaking resort if you want to. But there you go, dude. Chris Granada just dropped his link there. Love your energy, bro. I'm coming up and coming producer. Would love your input. SoundCloud is Joe95. Check it out, dude. Joe, I use people's beats all the time if you allow me to use them. So you can drop it to my Gmail, kcwillxcvlogs@gmail.com, and I'll give you some credit for if you make some good stuff that fits the vlog. I'll throw it in there. Favorite smoothie, bulletproof. Chirping will never get fixed. After this storm, anyone's going to China to teach English on this side? You have zero problem working through a shred vacation? Wow, that's gnarly. We love watching you ride. Who are some of the riders you're watching these days? Woo! I don't even know. I barely consume any content. Probably anything that Zeb Powell puts out. The guy's a legend. All right, peace out, William. Advice for anyone starting surfing: educate yourself on rip currents or surf by a lifeguard. Second, when you're checking spots, if there's a person on every wave that comes in, go check the next spot. That's a huge one. If you're literally looking at the break and every single time there's a wave that goes by, someone's on it ripping, you don't even want to. You want 5 waves to be able to go by you that you can blow in a row. I'm actually a poor but decent surfer, and I would rather surf a mediocre, mushy wave that I know I can catch 5, 10, 15, 20 of than a really good wave that I know I'm going to be battling with people for, because it literally takes the fun out of it. So find somewhere where it's not so aggressive. If the wave's really good, then the people put a lot of work in to get to that level of surfing. They probably showed up there. They're already out there. They got out there before you. They deserve some time to rip those waves. And if they're kind of dealing with people that are not knowing what's going on in the lineup, throwing their boards out there, it's not a good look. Are we almost done right here? We're at the bottom. Love to see it. Keep up the backyard snowboarding. You need a vision, a plan, and discipline. What's good with Daily? Daily's in the Bay. MIA. Love your videos. Keep up the amazing work. Caden Wu. All right, guys. We are casually at an hour and 10 minutes. So much love to all you guys. The last couple things I want to just say, if you guys tuned in late or whatever, is that we're trying to get this Japan teaser edited today so that I can get the Japan movie up and ready on iTunes on Wednesday for like $4. Friday, I'm going to throw it up for patrons. Anybody who supports on Patreon is going to get a link to be able to watch the video Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then next Monday, I'm going to have it live on my YouTube channel. It's called Inbounds. It's like 24 minutes. It's going to be the sickest Japan movie, Japan short film, first short film I've ever put out. I put a lot of work into it. So if you guys want to support on iTunes, that's legendary. If you want to support on Patreon, that's even more legendary. And other than that, I hope everybody's safe out there. Hope everybody's stoked. The boys are out golfing. Daly is in Concord at his parents or somewhere in the Bay or somewhere on the west coast of California, in Northern California. He'll be back soon. We're doing what we can to stay stoked and to stay healthy and to also have as much fun as we can while we're stranded. So I hope all of you guys are enjoying your quarantine time. Hope you guys are finding somewhere to shred, eating avocados. Nothing is more important right now during this time than taking care of yourself, upping your immune system, eating produce, eating healthy, making sure you're on point so that you can be healthy, so that you don't spread any type of disease or any type of anything, any type of virus or infection or whatever you have at any point in time, not only just now, but at all times to anybody in the world. I love you all. Thank you guys for 65,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's absolutely insane. New video dropping. If I can get this done, I haven't even started editing yet at 5:00 p.m. That's the same time that I did the past 2 days. It's 1:11 right now, so almost 4 hours, 5:00 California, West Coast time. I love you guys. We'll see you then for the dream.